Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Black Ops Cold War video. Today, we got ourselves the full Season 2 trailer, which showed us an absolute ton of brand new information about Season 2, all of the content that we're getting in Season and on Day 1. Now keep in mind, everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video is not all the content that we're going to be getting for Season 2. I would very much expect us to be getting a Season 2 Reloaded at some point throughout maybe the middle of March or April time. So stay tuned for that when we get a little bit closer. But today we have a roadmap of absolutely everything and the full trailer showing the new maps, showing the new weapons, and everything like that in action. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video today. Normally what I do with these season videos is I show you guys the trailer and then do a in-depth breakdown of the trailer and then talk about the roadmap in a separate video. But instead what I thought about doing today is, instead of splitting it up into videos, what I would do this time is I would just show one video, or make one video, show you guys the trailer, and then go straight into the roadmap, because you guys can see everything in the trailer for what it is, and unfortunately the trailer doesn't really show too much that's breakdownable. However, the roadmap also went live today as well, so we can talk about absolutely everything coming with the season. But anyways guys, I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. Hopefully you guys are excited for Season 2 as well, and we'll go ahead and jump into the trailer, and I'll see you guys at the very end of it.
The rats are here. And so it begins.
Rescue mission is over!
Hold on, Rebus. We are inbound.
I have you, Weasel. LZ is hot.
Copy that. It's go time.
Let's move.
Specimen analyzer and investigate.
Hold them off. We can't risk losing this data.
Strike team, get that rover to the breach point.
That's my chance.
Eat this.
Move it! Go, go!
Alright guys, and welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that trailer. There's a lot of stuff to cover here, so we are going to go through the entire roadmap right now. I'll put the link to the roadmap down below in the description so you guys can check it out, but I will have it on the screen briefly. The thing about my editing software though is that the roadmap and an image can't be on the screen for too long, so I'll put it on the image. I'll put the image on the screen right now so you guys can take a big look at it, and then it'll probably be gone in about 10 seconds or so. So starting off here at the very first thing, we have ourselves Warzone on the top, and it says a dark wave approaches Verdansk, and from the trailer we saw ourselves a ship coming into Warzone, and this is very interesting, or coming into Verdansk I guess, and this is really interesting. I'm not sure if the ship is going to be a point of interest or if it is going to bring something into the Warzone map that we just have never seen before, which is really interesting. Again, that's pretty much all I can talk about that. It's just a ship that appears to be a point of interest and looks very cool as well. Next, we have ourselves the new multiplayer map. So this is kind of getting into the stuff that I'm most excited about. As you guys know, I'm not really a Warzone player. I don't play Warzone very much at all. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think the last time I played Warzone was probably like in October during the Halloween event. So it's been a very long time. I don't play Warzone. I don't like Warzone. I really don't like battle royales at all. I like 6v6 standard multiplayer. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the multiplayer stuff, which is what I'm personally most excited for. So starting off here, the very first multiplayer map, we have ourselves the map called Apocalypse, which looks to be taking place in some jungle ruins. Looks very, very cool. Hopefully the map is good. This is an original map. This is not a map that we have seen before, which is very, very cool. So I'm excited to see how this map plays. Is it going to be as good as the Pines? Is it going to be better than the Pines? Is it going to be worse than the Pines? Again, we'll have to see on the launch of Season 2. But again, gameplay of all aspects on day 1. Next, we have ourselves the map called Golova, which says multi-team in the roadmap. So I'm honestly not sure if multi-team means 6v6 and combined arms, or if it's a ginormous fire team map. I don't know any details on that. We'll have to see when the season goes live, but it looks to be it says multi-team here. Again, I don't know what that means, but it looks like a very cool map aesthetic wise. You guys saw that in the trailer, and it looks really, really cool. Hopefully it's a 6v6 map as well, and a 12v12 map. I mean, Cartel isn't the best map in the game really at all. In fact, I don't play that map in this game because I don't like it. So 6v6 and 12v12 maps combined together into one map doesn't really work too well. So if this is going to be a big map, hopefully it is 12v12 or a fire team map, not a 6v6 and a 12v12 map. But again, no idea there. It just says multi-team. I'm sure if it was a fire team map, it would say fire team. If it was a 12v12 map, it would say 12v12 combined arms map. So it looks to me like this is going to be a 6v6 and a 12v12 map. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that the map is going to be bad, but is definitely going to be a very fast-paced combined arms map. And it's going to be a little bit of a slower paced 6v6 map, so keep that in mind. But again, no idea there. We'll have to see when the season goes live. Next, last but not least, we have ourselves Mansion, which is a gunfight map. Now this is all coming in the season of the game, so we're not going to get that on day 1. Apocalypse will be on day 1, but Mansion should be a fun 6v6 or a fun gunfight map. I don't really play gunfight that much. I played gunfight one time for that one video that you guys saw on the launch of Season 1, so I don't really play gunfight that much, but still, it's pretty cool that they're adding that map in. And again, I know that it's kind of a bummer. I'm even bummed out a little bit myself that we're only getting one 6v6 map for the launch of Season 1. It's a really big disappointment. I wish that they gave us 2, 3, maybe even 4 DLC maps for the launch of the season, because it's sort of like a map pack, DLC pack. Unfortunately, that's not how it is anymore, but you know what? It is what it is. As long as I'm getting a little bit of content, I can be somewhat happy with that. So again, but keep in mind, again, also that we're probably going to be getting ourselves a remake at some point, probably during the Season 2 Reloaded time period, which is going to be awesome as well. Hopefully it's Standoff, or hopefully it's some classic great map that we all know and love. Now jumping in here, we have ourselves some new Warzone modes. One of them is Resurgence Extreme, and then the next one is Infiltration or Exfiltration. So I'm not really sure what those are, but again, I probably won't ever touch those, but they're pretty interesting. We'll probably get more details as the season goes on. Now we're going to get ourselves a new score streak as well with the Death Machine that is coming in season. Again, is it going to be better than the War Machine? That is really the only thing that matters to me. Is it better than the War Machine? Because if it's better than the War Machine, that's awesome. If it's worse than the War Machine, I'm probably never going to use it, but that's pretty cool. And I'm just wondering where the dogs are. Hopefully they come in Season 3 or Season 4. I mean, I just want the dogs. I want the dogs as a kill streak back in Call of Duty. This is a perfect game for it. And if it's not in this game, hopefully they put it into Call of Duty 2021, which is set to be World War II. Next, we have ourselves some new multiplayer modes. One of them is Gun Game, and the other is Stockpile. We all know what these modes are. Gun Game is the classic gun game from Black Ops 2, or actually Black Ops 1, I guess, was the first game that had it. And it was a fun mode. I didn't really play it too much, but it's always fun to play Gun Game. Hopefully it's a permanent mode that is always going to be in the game, that we can always play whenever we want to. And I'll probably do a series on Gun Game as well, so that'd be a lot of fun. And then Stockpile is essentially a game mode where, for those of you guys who have never played Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4, you essentially pick up some mini dog tags and bring them to an objective point. Hopefully it's that Stockpile, not the Stockpile from Modern Warfare 2019. If it's the Stockpile from Modern Warfare 2019, it's not going to be quite as good of a mode. If it's the Stockpile from Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4, it's going to be a great mode. You pick up tags, you bring them to a point, and the point switches. So it's sort of a kill confirmed hard point mixture of a mode, which is a lot of fun, and it's definitely a really, really good game mode. And now that is everything for multiplayer and Warzone. Now we're going to be jumping into some of the new exciting zombie stuff, as well as an event and some new weapons, as well as the operators, prestiges, and everything like that. So starting off here with the very first thing, we have ourselves a new zombies experience called Outbreak. Again, I'll have gameplay on this as well, and this looks really, really, really cool. I am very much looking forward to this. It's giving me a huge well, I mean, simply enough, it's an open world zombie game, and it just sounds really, really, really freaking fun. We have the return of the Panzer, we have the return of the dragons from Der Eisendrache, all sorts of really, really cool stuff, and hopefully this is fun. Hopefully it is in the game permanently, and it looks like this is going to be on Gunfight or on Fireteam maps. Again, I will have gameplay on this. It's exciting. Probably won't be something I play super frequently and all the time, but it still looks fun, and I'll definitely have gameplay of it, and you know, hopefully it's a lot of fun. But it looks really cool, and I'm definitely excited to give it a go. We don't know that many details except that it's an open world, large scale zombie event or zombie game mode. Next we have ourselves the Zombie Outbreak Challenge event. And this is really, really cool. For those of you guys who have been around in Call of Duty for a while, you would know about the events that we had back in Call of Duty World War II, Modern Warfare 2019, and all those were or not Modern Warfare 2019, sorry, Modern Warfare Remastered. All those events were super fun. I mean, there was a whole bunch of aesthetic stuff to grind for. They reskin maps, and it was a great time in Call of Duty, and I actually want to make a dedicated video to events and talk about them because they were awesome, and hopefully they'll be just as awesome here in Black Ops Cold War as well coming up. Now this says February 25th through March 11th, so it's going to be day 1 of Season 2 for about 3 or so weeks, which is going to be pretty cool. Now jumping in here with the brand new weapons, we have ourselves the Farah 83, which is the Galil assault rifle. Should be a lot of fun to use. Hopefully it's really, really good, really powerful, and is just sort of like that old classic Galil from Black Ops 1, which was an amazing weapon, super good. So hopefully it's just as good as that one. Next we have ourselves the LC-10, which is a brand new SMG. I'm very excited for this. As you guys know, I am mostly an SMG player. Tend to run around with the SMGs the most here in Call of Duty, so hopefully it's really, really good. Next we have ourselves the Machete, which is going to come on day 1 as well. Probably going to be a bundle, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be in the Battle Pass, but the 2 weapons that are going to be in the Battle Pass are the 2 weapons that I just mentioned previously. So the Machete, I would assume, is probably going to be a bundle, but maybe it will not be a bundle, so that would be pretty cool. For those of you melee-only players out there, which I don't really know anyone who plays melee-only, at least in my lobbies. Next, we have ourselves a few DLC weapons coming in season, which consists of the E-Tool Shovel, the crossbow as well, and then finally the ZRG 20mm. I think I read that right, which is a brand new sniper rifle for the game, which should be really, really awesome. Again, expect this stuff kind of coming into bundles as the season goes on. Probably won't be all coming with the Season 2 Reloaded event, but they will be coming over the course of the season, so stay tuned for those as well. Super cool. They're giving us a lot of DLC weapons here. 3 DLC weapons I will probably use. The rest I'll probably never ever touch, but still, that's very cool for those of you who are melee only, like running around with special weapons and all that kind of stuff as well. Now we have something cool, which is new Reactive Blueprints, and this is awesome. I miss reactive camos so much, so the fact that they're bringing blueprints that are reactive now is just really, really exciting. One of my complaints about the Mastercrafts, actually in Black Ops Cold War, is that they don't have any, there's no reactive to them. So hopefully these are going to be awesome. Hopefully some of them are in the Battle Pass, but I assume that a lot of them will be bundles in the store as well. And again, I will cover these because I have my blueprint review series, so the fact that they're going to be reactive will definitely boost up that rating. So hopefully they're really, really awesome. And now we have ourselves new operators coming within the season. We have ourselves Naga and Maxis coming with Season 1 on day 1, which these are going to be the Battle Pass operators, which is very cool. And then we have 2 operators coming in the season or later on in the season, which is Revis and Wolf, and these will be bundle blueprint or bundle operators. They always have been bundle operators. The ones that come in season, unfortunately, are bundle operators, so they're probably going to be 2,400 COD points or something like that. But very cool. I accurately predicted all 3 of them from the trailer. I did not have any idea that Maxis was going to be in there. Maxis is, of course, Samantha Maxis from Zombies, so that's very cool for those of you zombie fans. You can use an actual zombie character in Zombies. Naga is, of course, a badass looking dude, and then the rest are pretty awesome as well. Now we have new prestiges. We are having Prestige 8, 9, 10, and 11, which is very cool. Those emblems are very awesome, and I'm very excited to get to Master Prestige this season. That is the goal, because I get to use those 10th Prestige emblems from Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, all that kind of stuff, which is just really cool. And then last but not least, there's of course going to be a Battle Pass with 100 tiers. You can see one of the skins there, and if you look behind the guy, you can see some of the brand new blueprints that are coming as well. So there we go, guys. That is going to be absolutely everything coming with Season 1 on launch, and some of the content that is going to be coming through the season. Again, I would expect a new map to come along the way with the Season 2 Reloaded event. Hopefully, we get a remake. I mean, I'm not going to say that Apocalypse is bad until I play it, but we just need more multiplayer maps in this game. So hopefully, there is a couple more multiplayer maps coming throughout the season. That would be very, very awesome. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous Black Ops Cold War videos, I had a blueprint review video yesterday, and then the day before that, I talked about Call of Duty 2020 as well as went over the intro cutscene, so you guys can feel free to check those out if you want to. I'll see you guys all on another Black Ops Cold War video very, very soon.